What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in. Once again, love you guys. We're taking this channel to the top by the grace, the help of you guys. God bless you all. Love every single one of you. And speaking of tuning in, right? Because you guys are tuning in now. You're watching this. YouTube. What I love about YouTube, I love YouTube. God bless YouTube. I know they're assholes about some censorship and all of that. And hopefully they can work their shit out. But the concept of YouTube is amazing. And it's replacing TV now. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about TV. I want to talk about how TV has been shaping people's reality tunnel in this video game, in this game of life. I don't know when TV came out. I'm not gonna fucking throw a number out of my ass here, but I know it's been around, what? It was around in the 60s, right? It was around in the 50s, it was around in the 40s, I think. Anyway, but we know it's been around now, in the last 50 years, maybe more. I'm gonna do some research when it actually came up and when people started having it on a mass scale. I don't know when, depending on which country you lived in, etc., etc. Maybe by the 80s, everyone in the world who can afford had a TV. Maybe in the 70s, maybe in the 90s, I don't know. But what happened is this TV thing that was placed now in every fucking person's house was the brainwashing tool for these past generations that have come. Your generation is different because we're not watching this anymore, right? And if you're still watching TV, get the fuck out of there ASAP. Get the fuck out of there ASAP. If you're watching like regular cable shit or MTV and all this shit, get the fuck out. I'm telling you, get the fuck out. Or the news, even worse. The worst thing to watch is the news. Forget everything else, right? You can watch Family Guy, Seinfeld, South Park, Simpsons. You can watch some fun, like some cool shit on TV, right? But actually, what I want to talk even specifically about, and there's some cool shows, Game of Thrones, right? Sopranos, it's cool shit there. It's cool shit there. So I guess what I wanted to talk about specifically in this video, as this video is unfolding, when I realized I want to talk about specifically the news. Get the fuck out of there. Don't watch the news. Just don't fucking watch the news, okay? Because then when you turn on the news, you are essentially tuning into the dimension of hell, to the dimension of gloom, to the dimension of doom, to the dimension of destruction, to the dimension of the world is fucked and it's just a big, giant mess. It's negative because negative news sells. Because the way our brains respond as humans, if 9 people tell you a compliment and 1 person tells you something that is like, mean, you're more likely to remember the mean thing. That's just the way human brain operates. I don't know, it's a flaw. We gotta deal with it. So the people who are in charge of TV realize that. So they make sure that they feed you negative shit. So they keep your attention. Because we respond much, it sucks that humans respond better to negative things. And unfortunately, but if we can work on it. If you start to improve yourself, open your heart, connect to the source of love, you start to respond to praise. You start to respond to good things. So, but I'm talking about the average brainwashed person, right? We're running on fear. Most people are running on fear. And this fear, TV has been a great instrument to keep us in fear. Great instrument through the news and through just even like a lot of shows and stuff like that out there. It's like fear-based. A lot of it's fear-based. So we're kept in fear, so we respond more to negativity. That's really what it is. I don't think a human naturally responds to negativity better. I just think we've been living in fear now for a long time. And so, yeah, we're going to fucking respond to negativity. We're going to remember the negative shit. because this is just how our attention is. If our thoughts are mostly fear-based here, if we're thinking more fear-based thoughts and anxious thoughts, we respond better to negativity. We respond better to criticism. We respond better to fear-based news and fear-based content and fear-based shows and just fear-based stuff, right? And that's what TV has been for a long time. So lots of people went around living in fear because of TV, because of the news, in the newspaper, right? They think that, you know, they hear somebody got fucking shot and now they're scared to get shot. You know, even though if they look at the statistics, it's so bizarre because your chances of getting shot are probably still minimal, even if you heard someone got shot in your city, that you're better off not worrying and not bringing that fear vibration to you. Because if the chances are, you know, if you live in an area that doesn't have violence and you heard about an area, somebody got shot in an area that has violence, and probably that person got shot, not somebody randomly came and shot them. That happens, but rarely. They got shot because they were involved in some kind of drug violence, gang violence. Are you in a gang? Are you in a fucking drug? Are you selling drugs and are you in a gang? No, then chances of you getting shot are minimal. Slim to none, I would say. You know, yeah, there is those odd times where somebody comes in, mass shooters. These are odd times, they happen. That's a topic for a whole different video. I should make it. Here, let me write it down actually. It's a good topic, right? Mass shooters. And why this kind of thing happens. But that's rare. That's rare, right? So when you are not involved in that kind of thing, your chances of getting shot or getting robbed or whatever is actually slim to none. But now you're scared. Now you go out into the world and you're scared. You have fear. And you know what? Law of attraction, if you're feeling fear and you're feeling scared, you attract it to you. So now actually you're more likely to have shitty things happen to you throughout the day because you're living from a place of fear, which reinforces your view of the world that it's a big, giant, sweaty mess, that it's a big, giant mess, that it's a dangerous place, that it's a hellish kind of place. It reinforces it because now your experience of the world is negative. And then the cycle is perpetuated, the negative cycle. And then more people get involved in it. Now we have this wheel of negativity going around in society, right? Get rid of that fucking TV. You can watch, you know what? You can watch the shows. I watch South Park every day. I love South Park. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I love South Park. You can watch the stuff online now. You can go on Netflix. You can go on YouTube and watch some cool stuff. Netflix has cool shows, cool documentaries, cool things. Westworld, check out Westworld. It's a TV show about the life being a video game and how in the future humans are going to be able to create amusement parks. People can go into it and it feels just every bit as real. It's crazy. It's crazy. Westworld. You know, there's a lot of cool things there. I'm not saying don't watch. I myself watch. I watch shows. I watch South Park. So I'm obsessed with Sopranos. I've seen it 10 times. Tony Soprano. But at least you're selective. You can select. Whereas with TV, you're just going by the channel and everything is being selected for you. And most conventional TV is negative shit. You know, most your conventional cable and satellite is negative shit. It's fear-based shit, or it's like gossip and reality shows that are distracting you from what you're doing with your life. People who are addicted to celebrities and reality shows and all of that, they're not doing shit with their life. They have a void. They're insecure about their own existence, so they're living through someone else. People who are addicted to sports, right? Watching sports. They're not exercising enough, more than likely. More than likely. I'm not going to make a generalization, but this is just because this was my case. When I was really addicted to watching football, I love football. I still watch like the big games and I still keep up with all the scores. I know who's first in the Premier League. I know who's first in La Liga. I know who scored goals. I watch highlights. But I don't even have time to sit down and watch games like I used to anymore, because now I'm going playing games in life. I'm going fucking exercise. I'm going playing games here. So even the very act of constantly watching something, right? Which is when you have a TV and it's hooked to cable or satellite, then you're more wired to just whenever you have like something to do, you go watch TV instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna go and exercise, or I'm gonna go and journal and see what do I want to do with my life, how do I want to serve the world. So even just the act of having TV around and satellite and stuff, and having cable, it just pushes you more to spend more time there, and they want your time there, and they know they have advertising, they know how to keep your attention there, and they know how to get you. They know how to play on your fear, they know how to play on your desires, they know how to do that. So be selective. I think it's all I'm saying, right? Just be selective, right? Watch what the fuck you want. I watch whatever the fuck you want, man. Go watch porn. Who's stopping you? Watch whatever you want, but just be aware. That's all. I'm just trying to bring awareness in this video. That's all. Be aware of the impact the media has on you, TV has on you, and conventional mainstream media has on you. I'm a bit of an addict for podcasts now. I listen to Joe Rogan podcast. I listen to Duncan Trussell podcast. I listen to Christopher Ryan, Tangentially Speaking. I listen to Aubrey Marcus. I listen to Paul Chek. He doesn't have a podcast, but he's got a YouTube channel. So, but even then, when I'm too addicted to these things, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I feel it. I'm like, what are you doing now? You're listening to all these great things. What are you doing? So everything in moderation, number one. Number two, consume the right things. Consume the right things, okay? Consume what you want. This is why you should be selective. Right? Don't let the TV select for you what you watch. Your satellite or cable. No. You go online now. God bless the internet. God bless YouTube. God bless Netflix. God bless this world. I love this new world. I love it. I love it. I love it. You go on YouTube. You select the YouTubers you want to watch. You go on Netflix. You select the shows you want to watch. You select the documentaries you want to watch. Go and listen to podcasts and select the podcasts that you want to listen to. Right? And because you're going to become these things sooner or later. You're becoming whoever you admire and listen to and consume, you're becoming. So I think that's my rant. That is it. Enough ranting about this shit. Be selective. Choose your own content, and everything in moderation. Check out my free book, 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate Life in All Areas. God bless you all, guys. Love every single one of you. You guys are amazing. And if you've been watching the video up until now, then you're consuming my content. So that's good to keep consuming, because it's bringing the watch time, and we're going to blow this shit up soon. And I look forward to seeing your guys' content. You know what I'm looking forward to? 5 years from now, I'm looking forward to people coming up like really fucking massive on TV, or athletes, or on YouTube, and saying, I was watching Saeed's videos and he inspired me. I will feel really fucking good when these things start to happen, and I know they will. So thank you guys for consuming, for watching. I do what I can. I'm an idiot. I'm a bullshitter, but I do what I can. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.